And good morning, everybody. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. I am Brent Apperson. And at the moment, it's just me. I walked in the door this morning, said hi to Jack. Actually, Jack said hi to me. He's always good to do that every morning. And then I saw Dave. We just briefly said hi to one another. And 7:30 rolled around. I came in, and I don't know where Dave is, but I'm here. I'm here in the studio. I don't know where Dave might be. Maybe, you know what? He might be out back somewhere. I do see now that maybe he has the remote mic hooked up. Well, let's just bring this up. Dave, good morning. Are you there?
There's a little weed over there I gotta get.
Oh, boy.
We are good for gourds.
Oh,
gourds
Dave's out
for
back.
good. Pulling weeds like we should, so we can do good. I'm weeding the gourds. We have all gourd plants up. Thrilled about what I heard this morning on the news. Jeremy had a nice story about the gift for Custer County, the success because of all the people who were giving to that. We actually gave a little donation to the Inclusive Playground. Oh, come over here, little weed. There's something about pulling weeds that makes you feel powerful. I'm gonna move over here. I've got quite a few weeds right here. Oh, come here, you rascals. Get out of the way. We've got gourds growing for good. I can't wait to see the little gourds that develop on these plants. Of course, we're looking to name them, make them do good things, because, folks, here in Nebraska, we're good together. And we don't have to listen to all the rhetoric that's going on, negative vibes that are being going on, all the fighting and fussing that takes place every day across the country, across the world. Right here in this particular spot, we have gourds for good. I brought my little tool with me this morning. Come over here. I don't know for sure if I should dig up this soil, but it's nice and moist. And I can get a lot of weeds out of there. Weeds are like negative vibes. And if we can keep the negative vibes out of the gourd patch, they'll grow. And then we can take the gourds and sell them to good people, and together we'll be doing good things. We're going to concentrate this summer and fall on the Inclusive Playground. Come over here, little weed. Gotcha. Sorry, that sounds a little evil, I know, when we're trying to do good things, but it feels so wonderful to be able to pull these weeds out. Where was I? Oh, we're going to be doing lots of good things with these gourds. Gotta slide down. I've got a little system. I take a piece of cardboard and use it for a little platform to sit on to kind of keep the pants from getting too dirty. But I'm not like a lot of people that do weeding in gardens where they just bend over and pull weeds. I see that. My wife does that, but I find it better if I can sit down. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Here comes traffic in from Callaway Road. Speaking of traffic, We're planning on going out on a little run this morning in the car because we noticed this morning on the way to work that they're, well, directing traffic from town out this way on Highway 2, getting ready for the work that's going to follow on the holidays. So we're going to kind of give you a report on that. And we've been hearing some, I would call it just reports from people who live near the, or have places near the post office and down in that area, that people are having a little trouble remembering that there's stop signs there. And that's understandable. We're going to go check that out later. Come over here, you little rascal. Oh, I like it. Oh, yeah. We're going to do a lot of good for the inclusive playground this time around. And if you have things that you feel strongly about and want to do good, by gosh, here in Nebraska, we can do good together. I'll send it back to the studio. Come over here, you nasty weed. I've got you over here. Come over here. I got you.
I know, I'm not the first one to sweep you off your feet, but I believe we can make it, you know, back where I came from.
More weeds, because weeds are persistent with their negative vibes that they bring to our gardens and our yards and our cornfields and soybean fields. But with good together, we can prevail.
That's right.
Now, I just saw something yesterday evening on the Lincoln television station news, and they had a ribbon cutting yesterday for their first inclusive playground. And I'm not sure if it's the very first one in Lincoln, but I think it might be the very first one in a particular school system or something. I don't know. It was great. They had all kinds of people there, and they said now even parents who have challenges of getting around and moving around can play with their kids.
Oh, nice.
Kids can play with one another. So that was kind of inspirational. Kind of got me thinking this morning, I better go out there and get those weeds pulled so we can make some more money for the inclusive playground.
There you go.
Here in North Park School. And that drive continues. I didn't catch the amount this morning, but over $300,000, $350,000 raised through the Forgive for Custer County. Isn't that wonderful?
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know there's so many things that we can ponder on that are like weeds. But let's pull the weeds.
Yes.
And
Let's concentrate on the good stuff.
Yep. And be good together.
Yeah.
That's our theme for the summer and for this fall. So you'll probably hear that song again.
Yeah.
Maybe some other songs about doing good. All right. What a ball game. Actually, ball games last night, they were good together. Those were competitors.
They were good together, yes. We had the wonderful opportunity to be at Paul Brown Field last night. We did the special, both games of the special doubleheader because they were both important games. Broken Bow hosted McCook for a seniors-only doubleheader, and basically the games decided who was going to win the West Division Championship of the Mid-Nebraska League. Both teams knew going in if they could sweep the other, then they would clinch it last night. And that's what Broken Bow did. Great games. Game one, just back and forth through the entire game. 13-8 was the final, but it was 9-8 going into the seventh inning. And then Broken Bow got some big insurance runs to kind of close the door. Game two, I was talking to you about this off the air. I thought game two was one of the best Legion seniors games that I've witnessed in a long time. The pitching on both sides in game two was phenomenal. It ended up being 2-1. It was tied 1-1 going into the sixth inning. Broken Bow got a run in the sixth and then was able to close the door in the seventh. So it was great. Congratulations to Broken Bow. Of course, they won the league championship at Paul Brown Field a year ago. Now they have an opportunity to defend their title. They will be on the road. As of this morning, I don't think we know the opponent yet. They're still trying to sort things out in the East Division of the Mid-Nebraska League, but we do know Broken Bow will play on the road. We do know the game will be on Monday, July 7th, and we do know that KBBN Radio is going to do whatever we have to do to be there and broadcast it.
Exciting. It's going to be fun to listen to if you can't make it. We were listening off and on last night. I could hear the tension and the excitement in the air in the games last night. There's more of that to come, and you can listen on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. Here's your pen. Can you catch it?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
All right, there we go. All right, don't have a Prairie Pioneer menu in my hands, but we can invite you to go in and enjoy a meal today. And I believe they probably will be closed tomorrow, open back up on Monday. And you can go online and check their menu out, and I'll see if I can get a copy of that so we'll have that for future breakfast shows. But the food's always good, the company's always great, and the price is always right. They did rise their prices just recently here at the first of the month, but still very reasonable. If you went through any purchasing of food lately, either prefixed or fixed, it costs a lot of money. So they're keeping the prices very affordable for everybody out there. And I know that there's some government assistance there, and hopefully that will continue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's play the game. We have some tickets to go along with your prize today.
Yeah, a couple of tickets. It'll get you to one of the performances of the Sumner Rodeo. Looks like a performance today, July 3rd, and also one on July the 4th. So here's your question for today. In the midst of World War II, the Battle of Kursk was actually commenced on July 4th, 1943. This was the largest battle ever of which kind of forces? Okay. Your choices are Air Force, infantry, amphibious, or tank. In the midst of World War II, the Battle of Kursk was actually commenced on July 4th, 1943. This was the largest battle ever of which kind of forces? Air Force, infantry, amphibious, or tank forces? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
No, there ain't nothing like
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI KBBN Radio.
A great wheat harvest is in the bag when you choose certified seed wheat from AeroSeed. Planting certified seed from AeroSeed ensures high-quality weed-free seed with known germination, known test weight, and known seed count. This, along with AeroSeed's careful conditioning that keeps your drill running smoothly, you're on the way to producing high-profit yields. Call your local AeroSeed dealer or visit aeroseed.com to find the certified seed wheat varieties best for you.
Aero Aviation, your aerial application provider. We're always there. Your trusted source, right on course, flying through the air. Aero Aviation, the leader in the field.
Didn't get a call on that one. What's the answer, Brent?
In the midst of World War II, the Battle of Kursk, which actually commenced on July 4th, 1943, this was the largest battle ever of tank forces.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
History, very important history. Jack Simpson is in the studio. I invited him in because he has a special outfit on today. Did you notice?
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to notice Jack's outfit today.
Yep. All
This
dressed
is,
up for tomorrow.
And the character on his shirt, you recognize the character there?
Absolutely, it's Joe Dirt, baby.
Joe Dirt on his shirt. It is a very patriotic shirt, Jack, and hat and glasses. You're
Yep.
set for the holidays,
I
right?
sure am.
All right. Well, you look pretty sharp today.
Well, thank you. My American shorts weren't in, so I couldn't complete the official look, but that's okay.
Well, I'm going to say it out loud and be honest about it. I'm glad they didn't come in.
I'm actually, Joe Dirt was before your time.
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay,
I got
but you've-
my dad to thank for those movies, though.
Oh,
So
I gotcha. All right.
yep. On the back of the T-shirt, if you recognize the fireworks scene, that's the quote on the back of the shirt too,
Yeah.
where they're at the stand there.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, the glasses come with the outfit?
nope, glasses and hat, Walmart.
Oh, my gosh.
So-
Yeah. Yeah.
I got the shirt off the TikTok shop, and then I was thinking, we're going to go further with this, so I got a hat and glasses to go with it. So,
All right. Well, you're looking like the 4th of July.
yep, I sure am.
Happy 4th to you.
Yep.
Dave Davis, Farmers National Report coming up in just a little bit. Keep it right here. In the meantime, we got more music lined up for you here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Here's Cody Jinks.
Show
My day starts right.
with Dave and Brent.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jim and Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with Farmers National Company, we have a new listing. It's a commercial building at 302 South 9th Avenue. It's a great location on a corner lot close to downtown, has lots of space. There's actually 1,892 square feet of office retail space with 2 different entryways. Then there's 1,584 square foot storage warehouse space with the garage door in the back. There's lots of possibilities with this building at 302 South 9th. We have another commercial building for sale at 305 South 10th Avenue. It's got 1,280 square foot office space up front and 1,920 square feet for storage warehouse with full basement in the back. So that one is located at 305 South 10th Avenue. If you'd like more information on either one of those, please give me a call at my office. Then we have a ranch-style home at 713 South F Street. It's all in one level. You walk into a large living room with picture window and built-ins on one side. The breakfast bar separates a kitchen and dining space. This home has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Family room has a large picture window, fireplace, and built-in bookcase. Office has French doors to the family room. The laundry area is located by the back door, off of the kitchen. Several new windows, has an attached double garage, small yard to maintain, close to downtown at 713 South F Street. Also close to downtown is 628 South 10th Avenue, has a front porch, large living room, laundry located on the back porch, main floor bedroom and bathroom. Upstairs has 2nd bathroom and 2 more bedrooms. Unfinished basement, does have a carport at 628 South 10th Avenue. And then at 512 Sioux Lane, this is a split-level home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom upstairs. Kitchen has dining space on the side with a back door going to the back deck. Out to the deck. Lower level has 2 more bedrooms, 2nd bathroom, family room, and laundry area. Family room has built-ins on one side, newer vinyl windows, oversized single-car garage, no back neighbors, and that's at 512 Sioux Lane. At 1040 South 7th Avenue, this home has a living room, has a large picture window with original hardwood floors. The dining area is open to the living room and kitchen area. Kitchen has a wood burner stove on the side. Main floor has 3 bedrooms, also with original hardwood floors. Walkout basement with family room, 2nd bathroom with laundry, office space, and storage room. Large fenced-in backyard. The guys will love the huge garage that has a heater, and it's got a very large lot with extra space for garden or parking trailers, campers, or boats. It's move-in ready at 1040 South 7th Avenue. At 503 North C Street, this is the one-owner home, has been lovingly maintained and is in impeccable condition. Huge great room is ideal for everyday living or hosting. Kitchen has an island, stainless steel appliances, coffee bar with wine cooler, walk-in pantry, and beautiful cabinets. The large primary bedroom offers a large walk-in closet as well as an ensuite bathroom with dual vanity sinks and a walk-in shower. 2 additional bedrooms and 2nd full bathroom are split from the primary bedroom on the opposite side of the home. The laundry room is conveniently located coming in from the oversized two-car garage. Don't miss this rare opportunity at 503 North C Street. At 1215 North K Street, this is a ranch-style home, has a cute front porch. The kitchen walks out to a small deck in the back. Living room has recessed lighting, hardwood floors, built-in shelves, picture window, and a fireplace. Laundry room is located right off the kitchen. There are 3 bedrooms on the main floor with hardwood floors. Lower level has a 2nd bathroom, rec room, family room with gas fireplace, and 2 more bedrooms, both with egress windows. Attached double garage, corner lot with mature trees at 1215 North K Street. At 218 North 9th Avenue, this one has hardwood floors also in the living and dining room, breakfast bar in the kitchen. Then there's 2 bedrooms, full bathroom with shower, storage basement, detached garage at 1219 North K Street. And now I'm going to let Jim tell you about the upcoming auction.
We've got an auction for Jim and Gretchen Galentine, a shop equipment auction. He had a small shop out on the edge of town on Memorial Drive there. Anyway, that's going to be July 12th at 9 o'clock out at the Open Air Arena at the Custer County Fairgrounds. There'll be a 2015 Chevy Silverado K1500 four-wheel drive. It's got 74,640 miles. Got the extended cab with 4 doors. You got a little John Deere 4600 utility tractor with a 460 John Deere loader and bucket. You got a 4x4 Polaris Explorer 400. It's got spray booms on it. It's got 1,560 miles. You got a Massey Harris 44 narrow front tractor, Titan flatbed trailer with ramps that's 6'8" by 20 foot. You got 2 riding lawnmowers, both of them John Deere's, of course. You got a John Deere snowblower. You got Warner ladders, Goodyear engine hoist. All this equipment coming from Jim and Gretchen is in excellent shape. They've got some John Deere toys also. The toy John Deere 7800 is still in a box. John Deere 720 high crop. Also a John Deere 8400 in a box. Again, all these items are very well maintained. There'll be a guest consignor on this also. But these shop tools and stuff, folks, are excellent shape. Just like you can imagine. Coming from Jim and Gretchen Galentine again, Saturday, July 12th, 9 o'clock at the Open Air Arena at the Kester County Fairgrounds. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. For well over 2 hours, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries has been making remarks on the House floor as lawmakers are inching closer to a final vote to pass the president's big tax and spending bill.
This reckless Republican budget is an immoral document, and everybody should vote no.
The June jobs report was just released and showed the economy added 147,000 jobs last month, down from May. The unemployment rate was down slightly to 4.1%. Federal government continued to lose jobs. Job gains were seen in state government and health care. 4 people are dead, at least 14 injured from a drive-by shooting outside a nightclub in Chicago late last night. Street pastor Donovan Price.
People wanting to find their other people, find who was alive, finding who was, where their phones were because they dropped them in the chaos.
CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KSMB, the Central District Health Department announced that the CDHD Women, Infants, and Children WIC clinic will be expanding their coverage to include the Hamilton and Merrick counties in addition to Hall County starting October 1st. The locations of the clinics will continue at the United Methodist Church in Aurora and the United Presbyterian Church in Central City. WIC participants currently being served at the Central City and Aurora WIC clinics will be contacted by CDHD WIC staff prior to this transition to ensure that the participants are aware of the clinic times. Current WIC patients and interested individuals may contact the WIC CDHD staff directly at 308-385-5188. The WIC program provides foods, breastfeeding support, nutrition education, and community referrals from income-eligible women who are pregnant or postpartum, infants, and children up to the ages of 5. WIC offers support to anyone who cares for children under the age of 5, including mothers, fathers, grandparents, foster parents, step guardians, and parents. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, Here's Martin Weiss.
Major League Baseball All-Star starting lineups have been announced. Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge, the two leading vote getters. Tigers lead the American League with 3 starters, second baseman Gleyber Torres, outfielders Riley Green and Javi Baez. The Dodgers lead the National League with 3 as well, first baseman Freddie Freeman and catcher Will Smith. Joining Shohei Ohtani in the starting lineup, Ohtani will DH. He will not pitch. MLB home run leader Kyle Raleigh is making his first All-Star selection from the Mariners, and A's rookie shortstop Jacob Wilson is the only rookie to make it, second rookie shortstop ever to start. Diego Luna scored 2 goals, both goals for the U.S. men's national team as they advanced to the Gold Cup final after a 2-1 win over Guatemala. Dodgers pitcher Clayton Kershaw struck out his 3,000th batter against the White Sox. He's now the 20th pitcher to get 3,000 strikeouts, the third to do it with one club, and the 4th left-handed pitcher to achieve the feat. I'm Martin Weiss.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 91. Southerly winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies. Tonight, lows dip down to about 68. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun. Tomorrow, thunderstorms likely. Daytime highs approaching 85. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Evans Feed Company, based in Broken Bow, serving the great farmers and ranchers in every direction beyond. No matter the season or animal, they have the products you're seeking. Proud supporters of the Custer County Fair, FFA, and much more. Evans Feed.
It is 5 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it feel like out there?
Absolutely beautiful. The sun is shining, 72 degrees outside. There's just that perfect breeze out of the south. Barometric pressure at 29.98, humidity at 85%. No rain in the last 24 hours. The precipitation for this month will stay 2600s. High yesterday of 90, overnight low of 65. Sunrise today was at 6:10 and sunset today 9:15.
All right, Jack, with that sunshine, I'm sure you look very 4th of July like out there.
I hope so.
I do assume you wore your sunglasses outside. Protect.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you.
They're not that good though.
Oh,
so
probably not.
Nope.
Thanks, Jack.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah, you too. Jack Simpson, our What's It Feel Like guy outside on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Here's Allison Krause in Union Station, the latest called Richmond on the James.
a perfect seat for watching your favorite athlete. Geared for sports on the west side of the square in Broken Bow.
John here with Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers, informing you that now might be the best time to get a value for your recreational land that's really not adding to your bottom line. That's right, your land could be of major interest for that person looking for quality deer hunting, waterfowl hunting, or whatever the recreation is. Call me, John Farley, and take advantage of a time with very little inventory on the market. I would be happy to give you a no-obligation opinion of value. Check me out at LashleyLand.com.
Weak machines make strong headaches. The solution? The Vermeer 605N baler. This baler is big on durability, toughness, and has smart features like the available automatic pickup clutch and auto loop greasing system that help extend machine life. Toughness meets performance with the dual-stage belt tightening system and E-Link Pro display with optional bale weight and moisture readings for tighter, denser, more uniform bales start to finish. Interested? Stop out and see Power Solutions, your local hay and forage dealership 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, and see how the Vermeer 605N baler is redefining the word durability.
11 past the hour of 8 o'clock. Rise, Rehab, and Performance. Our next guest, Erin, is here. Erin, I have a question for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
This is kind of a medical question, kind of a question about whether we should participate in something, and I trust your opinion.
Okay.
And I know that you want people to be healthy. So the hot dog contest weigh-in is today.
Oh.
The official weigh-in ceremony for tomorrow's Nathan's annual 4th of July hot dog eating contest is taking place today. The 16-time champ returns after leaving last year to compete at a vegan eating contest.
Oh, interesting. You know, he probably wanted to try to be healthier. I don't know.
So they have a weigh-in before the contest? I think it'd be more interesting to have a weigh-in after the contest.
Maybe they have before and after. I don't know.
That probably so, just to see, like, what does that look like? But, oh, my gosh.
Have you ever watched that?
It makes me sick to
I'm
watch
with
it.
you.
Like, I mean,
It
it
is.
really does. Like,
Yes.
just the amount of food they can get down their gullet in that amount of time, it kind of makes me sick to my stomach.
Me too.
but-
I can't watch it.
And
it's
it,
gross.
It grosses me out how they like dip like the hot dog in the bun in water.
water.
Oh, it's just disgusting. I'm like, you don't even like your bun to get soggy when you're eating a hot dog, let alone like dip the whole thing in water.
Just talking about it makes me
Oh,
crazy.
gross. And I
It's,
mean, we all know what hot dogs are made of too. So I mean, that's just
Well, or the
you
other
know.
question, Aaron, is do we really know what hot dogs are made of?
Well, we were joking around the other day about, you know, accidents happening, like putting something in the microwave that shouldn't. I don't even know when this was. I was warming up a hot dog for one of my kids and it sparked, you know, like if you had something like aluminum foil or something. And I was like, I don't know what that was, but they are not eating this. I was like, this is not good. So I don't know if it's the nitrates or what it is in there, but I was like, we are not eating this.
Yeah. I got to admit, though, a good baseball hot dog is hard to beat.
It is.
Oh,
And I do like your local lockers when they make hot dogs. I love like a hot dog from one of the lockers and that sort of thing. We have a Salt River Ranch out of Wyoming, which is not local, but they had bought some bulls from us years ago, and they make hot dogs. They like sell like direct beef to consumers or whatever, and their hot dogs I think sell like really, really well. But you know, like an all beef hot dog that's made at a locker, and they're pretty popular. But yeah, but the eating contest, no, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm with you there. I'm pretty sure it's not healthy.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah.
So have you been busy at Rise?
We have. Yeah, it's been great. We got to go to our new building yesterday, and we did some walking around and some dreaming and met with some contractors, and that was really fun and exciting. So we've got the ball rolling. Andrew's been in there doing some demo, so kudos to him. This weekend, he's like, oh yeah, I just had a few hours each day, so I went in there and worked till I didn't want to work anymore. I was like, oh my gosh, I should have been helping you.
Well, he has experience, as you
He
know.
does.
at
He
the
does.
market.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of fun. Like, like he found some old exterior brick from where like there was an addition, and little things like that. And so, he's trying to take like pictures and videos as we go, so that we can kind of, show them to people and be like, come along for the ride with us, and maybe some people remember certain things from that store before it was changed, that they can even help us to, well, what is that, or what was that for? That's kind of fun, I think.
That will be fun.
Yeah.
And it'll be exciting to see what dreams come true that you
Yes.
folks are having, because I know
Yeah.
you were talking about lots of different additions and options that you're considering.
Yeah, we are. So, you got to dream big, right, with something like that. And when you're planning something that, not only benefits your patients, but it'll benefit the entire community. It'll be something everybody could gain something from. And so there's just been a lot of thought process into that, and how do you want to set it up, and what things do you want to offer. That's just been so much fun, being able to dream big like that, and just trying to get all the pieces put together so your vision kind of comes, to fruition there, where you can see it, touch it, feel it, that sort of thing. So it's going to be awesome.
Well, keep us updated.
We will. Mm-hmm.
It's exciting. In the meantime, business as usual, if there's such a thing in your business.
Yeah, right. Yep. Busy time of year. Everybody's got a lot going on, and so they got to slip in for those therapy appointments when they can. Sometimes after the 4th of July, we get a little more things from, like firework accidents and different things like that, unfortunately. But this is one of those weekends or those days too where you feel bad for people that work in trauma or ER, because they usually get a little uptick in things. It's kind of like working on a full moon.
Yes, it is.
So it's, so everybody be careful out there,
Please.
Also, take precautions.
Yes, and I would imagine there's a chance that someone out there who is helping light fireworks and running away from them after they've lit them pull something and have to come in for a little therapy on a knee or a
It is
ankle or
quite
something.
possible, because I know if I were to detonate any of that stuff, I would be, I'd be out of there. You wouldn't want to be very close when that happened. So that could happen. You might get a little bit banged up or twisted up or something when you're trying to get out of there. So be careful.
Be careful. A lot of summer activities. The farmers and ranchers very busy right now. And of course, I know you have a direct line to the ag side of things with your husband. But I would think irrigation will be picking up. We've been pretty fortunate to not have to use too much of it yet. But that means getting in and out of rigs, and even, I suppose, some cases still moving a little pipe here and there.
Yeah. I'm curious. I haven't been to the Calamus Lake this year, which is not typical for us, but I wonder how low it's gotten. I don't think it's probably much beach yet because of irrigation and whatnot. But I know some people have been up there fishing, but the rain's been a blessing. We're happy about that. So
we talked with Mark over at Trade Winds at Loop City, and of course they're an irrigation lake as well. And he says clear full.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
Yeah, that'll be for a fun summer. A lot of more activities when the water's up. Although at the Calamus, people like the beaches as well.
Oh yeah, they do. Those nice sand hills, white sand beaches. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
But it's probably a good time to plug the Broken Bow Pool too. There's, in summers in the past, we've done like some water aerobics classes and things and brought people in for that. But go get in the water. It's such a great medium for people with, sore joints and muscles. And there's so many health benefits to that buoyancy in the water. And, we have a beautiful swimming pool here in town. And if you don't live in Custer or in Broken Bow and you live in another Custer County town with a pool, go use it, because it is so, so good for your body and joints.
And Aaron, as you mentioned, you've last year, I remember you went up the pool a few nights and had some aerobics or something similar to that in the water.
Yep.
Can you help people who want to maybe take that pool in and do some exercising?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've actually had some patients that they've come in and they say, hey, in the summers, I really like to go swim and get in the pool. So we use various programs. We can help get a program drawn up for you so that we have something specific. If it's maybe you're rehabbing a knee or a post-rehab knee, and so you're done with your therapy, but you're still keeping it up yourself, we've got lots of programs that we can kind of get something printed up for you so that you have a little bit of guidance if you so wish to have that. But we've done that before. I know I've had patients that come in and say, yeah, I get in the pool, but what do I need to do when I get in the pool? And so you can give some guidance that way too. Yeah.
Well, I think most people who have been in a pool or been swimming in a lake or a body of water realize that it doesn't take very long for you to get tired. That resistance of water is a great isometric, if you will.
Well, and the other thing too, excuse me, is so many times patients in the water, they feel great. They don't even realize how much work they're doing just because of the, relief of body weight through your joints. But when you get out of the water and later on, you're like, oh my gosh, I really did do some work today. I can feel it. And which is a good thing. I mean, that's what you want. You have to challenge your muscles and body a little bit in order to really gain benefit from that. So yeah, the water's an awesome medium to use if you can.
Okay. All right. Summer activities, folks, if you have any pulls or problems, give a call and set up an appointment, right?
Yeah, call us. You'll probably talk to our Darla or Deb, our wonderful gals up front, 872-5800. They will help you get on the schedule. Even if it's something you're not really sure, you're like, I don't really know if I need therapy, but I just need some guidance. We're happy to consult on those types of things too, because once in a while we just want people to feel well. And so it doesn't necessarily mean you need, 4 weeks of therapy. It might just need one conversation with somebody a little bit in the know to kind of help guide you. So, feel free to call, stop in. We're happy to help with that.
And you're not afraid if you believe that somebody needs to go see a doctor.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that's really important, just that we keep those communication lines open. Therapists, we have a specific realm that we practice in, and then when we know that that's kind of out of our wheelhouse, we like to get that patient to where they need to be. And I just think our practitioners around here do an awesome job of that, taking patients, and I know they're super busy too, so it's great to be able to have that available for patients.
Rise Rehab and Performance on West Highway 2, which reminds us to ask you, did you go through any flags? Or we came out this morning, they had little arms that they were dropping down and directing traffic.
I did not, but I kind of had to take the route by the golf course because of, daycare drop-off, all those fun things.
I see. Okay.
But I did not. Yesterday, I noticed when I was going to back out of my driveway, if I had gone east, I would have had to wait for a pilot car. So I just kept telling myself, go west, go west, go west. Like, don't go down to the highway. So, yeah, there's lots of that going on. So everybody be vigilant and careful out there. That's a lot of people out working.
Holiday weekend especially.
Oh, yeah.
So please have a great weekend with your family.
Yes.
I know you
Happy
will.
Happy Independence Day.
Yes. Thank you, Erin.
Yes, thanks.
We'll take a quick time out with these words.
I love the morning show. Wake up with us. We sound way better than this. KCNI KBBN Radio.
Join me, Chad Dolan of Reynolds Auction and Realty on July 18th at 7 p.m. for the annual Kearney Cruise Night Classic Car Auction. Want to buy or sell a classic car or truck? Do it this year at Kearney Cruise Night. Nationwide live internet bidding, great food and cold drinks in the air-conditioned building at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney. Just $2 admission and a lot of fun and entertainment for the whole family. To consign your car or truck now, give us a call at 308-832-2444 or check us out at reynoldsauction.highbid.com. We'll see you at the sale.
The right approach to care makes all the difference. And at Broken Bow Dental, that means staying true to the values that matter most to this community. Dr. Casey McLeod and her team build lasting relationships, knowing every patient by name. She also listens, making certain your treatment is the right fit. And with advanced technology, the team at Broken Bow Dental streamlines care, completing procedures in fewer visits so you can get back to what matters most. Located right off Highway 2 in Broken Bow, Dr. McLeod's practice is now accepting patients. Better, brighter, Broken Bow Dental.
The Gas Up the Good Life Fuel giveaway is on, with nearly $2,000 in Trotter's Whoa and Go cards up for grabs. Listen to KCNI and KBBN each day at 9:30 and 3:30 for code words. Then enter them on the contests page at sandhillsexpress.com. Want bonus entries? Watch for our car in your local Bowl parade, or spot us at community events. Extra codes could be waiting. You could win $1,000. You could win $500. But if you don't enter, you won't win anything. The Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Brought to you by Trotters Woe and Go in Broken Bow, Sargent, Myrna, and beyond.
Yes, be listening. And we promise today that the code word will actually happen. Yesterday we we discovered something, I think, about our system that doesn't work very well when you hit the top of the hour. And it actually just stopped and did not give the code word. So we apologize for that, but we did have it at 3:30 yesterday, and we will again today. So today at 9:30, we'll have the code word for you that you just heard about, and 3:30 on both our radio stations. So you have a chance to once again get your name in for those great prizes, those great gas cards at Trotters Woe and Go, and thanks to all the participating businesses who are a part of that today. Brent has a couple things he wants to tell you about, and I think we're going to hop in the car and go on a little drive.
I like the sound of that. Yes. Let's remind you that today in Broken Bow, it's Market on the Square. Don't forget about that. It's Thursday, so Market on the Square in downtown Broken Bow from 10 to 4. These are some of the vendors that are scheduled to be there for you today. GG So Perfect Creation, St. Paul's Evangelical Lutheran, Tropical Snow, Something Out of Nothing. Steve will be there with his rocks. The Secret Garden, Anna's Papooses, Bennett's Bakery, Mickey's Greenhouse, Debbie D's Bakery, Busy Bee Goods, and Straight Arrow Bison, some of the vendors scheduled to be in downtown Broken Bow for Market on the Square today from 10 until 4. Also, the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce reminds you next week it's going to get crazy because it's Crazy Days, starting Thursday, July 11th and running through Saturday, July 13th. Sizzling savings and sales Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week. Market on the Square on Thursday and Friday. And on Friday, there will be hot dogs and handstands with performances by Joe Rand Dance and Tumbling Academy in the square. The D.C. Lynch Carnival is coming back to town. Excited about that. They'll be set up at the Custer County Fairgrounds during Crazy Days next week. Also, don't forget on Saturday, they'll have their 5K Donut Dash. The car show will be in downtown Broken Bow on Saturday, and then everything kind of culminates with a special Saturday night free concert right in downtown Broken Bow. That'll be set up in the city square 7 to 11 as the Kyle Sailor Band performs on Saturday night. So all of that happening next week for Crazy Days. But don't forget, today it is Market on the Square in downtown Broken Bow. Vendors will be around the square from 10 until 4.
All right. I believe Off-Broadway Assisted Living has a couple of job openings that we can tell you about this morning, folks. And also, stop by and take a look if you didn't get to the ribbon cutting and open house they had for their renovation and addition that they just completed at Off-Broadway.
Yeah, they are hiring at Off-Broadway Assisted and Independent Living, looking for nighttime medication aid. Even a $2,000 sign-on bonus available if hired. Looking for PRN day and evening medication aid. Some of the full-time benefits would include free Click Healthcare membership, free dental and vision insurance, long-term disability and life insurance, PTO, and more. So come join a supportive and welcoming team dedicated to providing excellent care to their residents. If you're interested in the position, you can contact Julie at Off-Broadway, 872-2522. That's 872-2522. Or feel free to just stop in person. Their facility is located at 403 South First Avenue in Broken Bow. Stop in, visit with them about the position, and pick up an application.
All right. Thank you, Brent Apperson. Thank you, folks, for listening. And thank you to all our businesses who partner with us each and every day on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, we had a great conversation just a while back with Timothy Downey, who is writing songs along with some other members of his family, including brothers. And we had a lot of people really enjoyed that conversation with Tim. And I thought this would be an appropriate song with people coming back for the 4th of July to celebrate with their families next weekend. Alumni activities here in Broken Bow, alumni activities in Myrna, and Oconto and Sumner this weekend. So a lot of people coming home. And this is a song that Tim wrote about what brings him home on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
You're not at your house. You're at a lavish seaside estate. You're not walking the dog. You're hunting for clues in an Agatha Christie mystery. See it differently with BritBox. Stream an endlessly entertaining collection of British TV, including new original series, Ludwig, starring David Mitchell.
Bit awkward, really. I think I might just have solved a murder.
And Outrageous, a scandalous true story.
Seems there's a political extremist in every family these days.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
Major League Baseball All-Star starting lineups have been announced. Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge, the two leading vote getters. Tigers lead the American League with 3 starters, second baseman Gleyber Torres, outfielders Riley Green and Javi Baez. The Dodgers lead the National League with 3 as well, first baseman Freddie Freeman and catcher Will Smith. Joining Shohei Ohtani in the starting lineup, Ohtani will DH. He will not pitch. MLB home run leader Kyle Raleigh is making his first All-Star selection from the Mariners, and A's rookie shortstop Jacob Wilson is the only rookie to make it, second rookie shortstop ever to start. Diego Luna scored 2 goals, both goals for the U.S. men's national team as they advanced to the Gold Cup final after a 2-1 win over Guatemala. Dodgers pitcher Clayton Kershaw struck out his 3,000th batter against the White Sox. He's now the 20th pitcher to get 3,000 strikeouts, the third to do it with one club, and the 4th left-handed pitcher to achieve the feat. I'm Martin Weiss.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 91. Southerly winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies. Tonight, lows dip down to about 68. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun. Tomorrow, thunderstorms likely. Daytime highs approaching 85. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Getting your car running its absolute best, making it look its absolute best. The parts, tools, and products you need to do it are at CarQuest in Broken Bow. Visit them on West Highway 2 or buy online and pick up in-store to get back on the road fast. Built by the pros, for the pros. CarQuest in Broken Bow.
10 past the hour, 76 degrees outside under a sunny sky. Winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10. Barometric pressure steady at 29.98. Humidity is at 79%. High yesterday was 90, overnight low of 65, currently 76 and sunny. Oh, by the way, 2600s precipitation measured so far in this early portion of July 2025. Well, we're back in the studio after our cruise. I hope we didn't confuse you too much. Actually, Brent and I were talking honestly in our ride back that I know that it was in the news and they talked about the intersection by the library, but I think we were both confused. We thought there were, I didn't know there were just 3 stop signs there.
Right, yeah.
So
I'll be honest, I thought there were 2 going north and south. Didn't realize there was one that you needed to stop at as you're going west at that intersection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the only way...
That was 7th and D.
7th and D. The simple way to put it now that we have experienced it is if you're going past the post office and you're heading to the east, there's not a stop sign. Right?
Yes. Yeah. At that intersection.
Yeah. So the only one who can drive through that intersection right now is a person driving their car east past the post office towards the intersection at the library. Everybody else coming from any of the other directions, there's a stop sign for you there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You know, coming up later in August, I believe, is the Nebraska Broadcasters Awards. Is there a category for best traffic report? I think we're a winner.
Maybe the most confusing traffic report. That's kind of blew me away. I knew they'd made the change there, and I definitely wanted to talk about the intersection on, what street is that goes past the Presbyterian Church and the old middle school. That would be...
Oh, boy. Man, I know exactly where you're talking about, but as far as putting numbers and letters to the streets and avenues, I'm not sure.
I always get confused Well, what street goes past the courthouse? That's 10th, isn't it? So the next one
going which way? North and south?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. No. Well, which? Well, it's 10th or 11th.
I don't think it's 11th.
Okay.
10th.
No, because 11th takes you on the west edge of Fiesta Brava up that way.
Yeah. Because you're on 12th, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You and I are on 12th Street.
You're on 12th. Then there's 11th, and the courthouse is 10th.
Okay, see, what we're establishing here is when you live in a small town, you don't know the numbers and names of the streets like you should, right? I mean, because we know exactly where we're at. We know where to turn. I just can't necessarily tell you what the street number is.
Well, I'm pretty confident that 9th Street goes past the middle school, the former middle school, now the arts and,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, goes past the school.
Yeah. 9th takes you all the way out to Paulson Road.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 9th Street, when you're traveling that, you want to be aware that there's new stop signs.
There we go.
At the intersection by the Presbyterian Church. And if you're coming into town on 9th Street, be sure and slow down and don't be surprised and drive through that stop sign there. And again, that's a great idea because there's kids are going to be somewhere near that elementary school. So, yeah, you live on 12th.
Yes, you do too.
Well, I live on G Street.
Yeah, well, we're at the intersection of 12th and G.
Yeah.
Both of you. Yeah. Both of us are.
So the next one over is 11th. It goes past Fiesta Brava.
And then, 10th would take you
past the courthouse.
Yeah, courthouse, and then
9th past the school.
Mm-hmm.
And we were on 8th and 7th. 7th is what we were talking about.
Yep.
And, I've been around a long time, so I don't remember the streets either, but I do know 5th Avenue takes you out to the airport.
There you go.
And 1st Avenue is where the stoplight is, where the 1st Avenue store was many years ago that was open 7 days a week, the only place in town that was open 7 days a week. And, of course, we went right by that when we was talking about the Whiskey Barrel. And further down the road is the Tumbleweed Cafe.
Yes, sir. Yep.
I have no idea what street that is, but it's on Highway 2.
I have a feeling Tumbleweed's going to be busy this weekend.
Oh,
I have a feeling.
Yeah. Well, sure it is. They have great food. They have a nice, cool place to sit if you want to go into the cafe and be waited on like it has been going on for so many years there. You can also pull through in the morning and pick up a breakfast sandwich. They have pastries and all sorts of things that you can enjoy in the morning time. And if you don't want to cook at night, they have a casserole ready for you, and they're open until 6 for the drive-through for you to pick one of those up. And the Sunday buffet is great, and they'll have that this weekend. It'll be a holiday weekend, as you say. A lot of people will be in town. The following weekend will be very busy because alumni weekend and crazy days. So they can handle it at the Tumbleweed Cafe, though.
Yes, they can. And don't forget about Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill, open in the evening for you, attached there to the Tumbleweed Cafe. Axe Kickers, I'm sure, will be open over the holiday weekend, too. So a lot to do in town, a lot of great food to enjoy.
Yes, they're on Southeast Street.
All right.
Not Southeast Street, E Street. I guess it's Southeast Street. It's Highway 2.
Yes. Yep, just right off it.
It's easy to find.
It is.
It's right across from where Dog and Suds used to be.
Oh, yeah. I remember Dog and Suds. Dog and Suds was still here when I first arrived in Broken Bow.
Which is now State Farm Insurance.
Uh-huh.
Right across the street there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be honest. There's part of me that just feels a little bit embarrassed as we were driving around, and I just I know exactly where I'm at, but I'm like, I honestly don't know what the street number is.
I'm the same way. I've lived here forever, and I don't go by addresses. You just go where you're
Yes.
Headed to.
Yeah.
Should have known which one was 9th and 10th, though, for crying out loud, since we live on 12th. That's what's called Ruby Ann, Troubadours. That's brand new Marcus King Band, Honky Tonk Hell, on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. It is 9:28, just about 9:30, and yesterday we had a little mishap, so we're not going to do that today. We're going to get this code word out right around 9:30.
Super.
And when we get the code going, then you'll be able to enter it into Sandhills Express contest page. Get yourself registered for a chance to win a Trotter's Woe and Go $1,000 gas card, a $500 gas card, or a $50 gas card. And it's brought to you by a lot of great businesses, and a big thank you to Trotter's Woe and Go. We'll be hearing from a lot of businesses before the code word. We'll do that now, and we understand that Matt from Subway is trying to make his way here this morning to be at the studio. That'll give him a little more time. If he's not here yet, after the code word, then we'll visit with Matt via telephone.
Sounds good to me.
So, let's do it. Here comes the code.
It's that time again. Time to reveal today's code word for the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway, presented by Trotter's Woe and Go. The code word is coming your way after a word from our sponsors. Get those pens and pencils ready.
Trotter's Woe and Go is proud to present the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Whether you're fueling up your ride yourself or your cooler up with 24-hour pumps, food, ice cream, beer, or ice, Trotter's Woe and Go is proud to be your local solution. With locations in Broken Bow, Myrna, Sargent, and beyond. When you're looking for a stop, you're never far away from a Trotter's. Stick around and get entered to win $1,000, $500, or $50 in Trotter's cards, good at any Trotter's location across the region.
When you're shopping for your home, shop somewhere that feels like home. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring. For nearly 4 decades, they've been helping families find the perfect item for their homes. Furniture, mattresses, window treatments, flooring, and more at Bow Family. Shop flooring and a budget line of furniture at 305 South 9th, or head to East Highway 2 in Broken Bow, where all the furniture is found. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring, proud sponsors of Gas Up the Good Life.
Celebrate the 4th of July with these prices good through the 6th at the grocery cart. 10-pound bags of fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in chicken hindquarters are just $8.98, and Land of Frost deli shaved lunch meat packages are 2 for $6. For a quick summer snack, Totino's pizza rolls are $3.98, and stay cool with Gold Peak tea. 52-ounce bottles are 2 for $5. California peaches and nectarines are $2.98 a pound. For your grill out, Kingsford charcoal is $9.98. Grocery cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Summer is in full swing, and RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow has what you need to make it great. Whether it's for your backyard relaxation or for tackling that project, shop with RTA's Hardware. Right now, buy a Milwaukee M18 Fuel Brushless Hammer Drill Driver Kit or an Impact Driver Kit and get a $169 red lithium battery for free. One of several Milwaukee deals happening now at RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow.
At Gateway Motors, they'll go to the ends of the earth, literally, to find the perfect vehicle for you. They take every detail you share, from color to trim to the smallest feature, and search high and low until they discover exactly what fits your needs and style. When you work with Gateway Motors, you can trust they'll stop at nothing to make sure the car, truck, or SUV you want ends up in your garage. From North Dakota to Texas, California to Maine, where will the perfect vehicle you're searching come from? Go find out at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. The Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics remind you that right now is the time to schedule your back-to-school physicals. The sooner the better. Don't forget about their public transportation service. Call 308-212-0464. Their specialty clinics are also a great service, including cardiology, oncology, general surgery, podiatry, orthopedics, and wound care. The Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics, committed to providing local access to high-quality care by continuing to invest in the latest diagnostic and treatment technology. The Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics.
Putting up a lot of hay requires a big-time machine. The ZR5 1200 self-propelled baler makes quick work of any field while offering an unprecedented level of operator comfort and maneuverability. The ZR5 1200 self-propelled baler aims to reduce the number of steps an operator must complete to make a bale, while providing the ability to automatically make real-time adjustments based on field, crop, and operator input. Interested in checking out the ZR5 1200 self-propelled baler? Stop by Power Solutions, your local premier dealer, 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, or give them a call at 308-872-5522.
When it comes to paint, Chapin's Interiors on the south side of the square in Broken Bow has you covered inside and out. Chapin's Interiors offers Davis paint, custom mix to match your perfect shade, and Annie Sloan chalk paint for easy creative projects. Get expert advice from the people who know paint best, so you don't have to guess. Whether you're tackling a big renovation or a fun weekend refresh, Chapin's Interiors is your trusted local paint source.
Palmer Monument. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs. With a wide offering of monuments and markers that come in many colors, shapes, and sizes, designs can vary from traditional to very unique. They pride themselves on their top quality materials and the highest craftsmanship. Designed with pride, sold with integrity. Serving Nebraska with several locations.
At A1 Auto Repair in Arnold, they're proud to offer an industry-leading 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty on non-wear items. It's their message to you that your vehicle is covered for the long haul and that you made the right choice when you left your ride in their hands. A1 Auto stands behind the quality of their work for reliable, long-term solutions to keep your vehicle running smoothly and efficiently, backed up by a great warranty. Talk to A1 Auto Repair in Arnold on East 7th Avenue.
It's the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Your chance at almost $2,000 in fuel cards to Trotter's Woe and Go. Here's today's code word.
Hope you're having a great Thursday, everybody. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, so let's kind of point towards that with our code word for today. Your code word is patriotic. Patriotic is the code word for today, so head over to the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com and increase your chances at up to $1,000 prize to Trotter's Woe and Go across the area.
To get more entries, keep listening for more code words or look for them on our car in parades or at your local event. The Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Brought to you in part by
Thank you to Nebraska State Bank, Dairy Queen in Broken Bow, and BD for partnering with us for Gas Up the Good Life to make these prizes possible. Keep entering and good luck. Now, back to regular programming.
All right, thank you very much. That's a good code word. 9:35 is your time. And Matt has made his way through all the traffic to here in Broken Bow to talk about Subway sandwiches and salads. Good morning.
Morning.
So you ran into some, what do you call it, interference on the highway to get here, huh?
Interference is a good way to put it.
And you're here to take care of things at Subway, get them ready for the holiday weekend?
Yep. I'm here to do their general maintenance. I got to do an evaluation on the store while I'm here. It's something new we're doing where I guess I get to start doing evaluations at every store I go into.
All right.
So I get to look over the store as a customer's point of view.
They give you kind of a checklist?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at every location now, on top of my maintenance, I'm going to be doing critical assessments.
Okay. Well, I can give you, I don't have a checklist, but last time I was in there, I was treated really well, and the sandwiches were great, and had a nice conversation with the staff.
Yeah.
So you can mark that down.
All right. I can put that in there. So something new for me to learn. I guess I'm going to get taught here in a little bit.
Okay. Well, it's probably a great exercise, really.
Yeah. So that way they got more people, all us owners are just doing them randomly to stores. Some of them that aren't even ours. So, yeah.
Okay. One more thing to do?
Yeah, one more thing to add to my list.
Yeah. Fix up the ice machine and do an assessment.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to clean the ice machine, clean all the condensers, snake the drain lines, make sure everything's working correctly.
Yeah.
So.
And then on to where from here?
Ravenna next, and then down to Kearney, and then Holdridge to end the day, I hope.
You hope, yeah.
Yeah, as long as I don't get any more phone calls.
Phone calls and traffic.
Yeah, phone calls and traffic and cattle.
Yeah, I ran into a cattle moving.
Yeah, it's different to see. You're not used to it, and all of a sudden here's I got cows.
Yeah, on the highway. Well, I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you in person. I think Subway here in Broken Bow doing well. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of people parking in the parking lot and going in and having themselves something good to eat or picking it up.
Yeah, it's a nice, we get the air conditioner set, I think it's 70, so I mean, it's nice and cool in there, so if you want to get out of the heat, come on in and eat a sandwich or have one of the side items.
Yeah.
Or just stop in for a soda.
Yeah. I think it's a great lunch spot. I mean, even in the evenings when you get off work, stop and have something to eat so you don't have to do it when you get home. But it seems like lunch is really works well. You can slip in and have your sandwich made, sit down and grab it and enjoy it, have a conversation with whoever you're with, and then head back to work and not be all slowed down.
Right. And a way to beat the line is you can order on the app, and then that way this food's ready for you when you get there.
Yes. And Brent was taught by his daughters to do that, so he's able to do that. I am not.
I am able to do that.
Yeah.
The only bad thing about that is I don't visit anymore like Dave does. You know, you go in, get to kind of visit with the one making your sandwich, or you're running into somebody. Now Brent just runs in, grabs his deal, and goes out the door.
Right.
Yeah.
It's quick and efficient, and then you can go spend time with your family over your lunch hour, or just go relax.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't really paid attention to notifications and things like that. Are there some specials through the app going on for the holiday weekend, or do you know?
I'm not sure 100%, but there was one going for buy 1 foot long, get one for $1, I believe.
Well, I know that one because we took advantage of that.
Oh, I bet you did. Everybody is. It's a good special.
It's a great special.
You can't beat it. And then you get ordering points on top of that. And like I tell people, I mean, if you visit Subway once a week, it's worth downloading that app, because every $40 gets you $2 back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's better than the IRS.
Way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even have to fill out forms.
Yeah.
And I don't think you get audited.
Yeah, you don't get audited.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great.
Sounds nice. I think we talked about this when we talked on the phone last time, but this time of year when it warms up, gets hot in the 90s, and we're looking at a lot of that. Those salads really sound delicious. I always think I'm going to order one. I go in there and I go, I want that American Club sandwich. But I could have that made into a salad, right?
Right, you can. And you can also have it made into a protein bowl. So those of us that like more protein with our food, you can order a protein bowl, and it comes with double the meat.
Yeah. And such a nice change. I mean, the sandwiches are great, but just a nice salad really hits the spot sometimes. And again, this time of year doesn't make you want to take a nap after you go back to work, right?
Right, and that's the nice thing about Subway is we don't have all that grease that weighs you down after you eat.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed, like, when I'm on the road all the time, I stop at a greasy place, and I'm just beat after I ate, and I just don't want to work anymore. I want to go take a nap somewhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of eat light lunches and then a heavy supper.
Yeah, then go to bed and
Yeah.
do it all over. Yeah. Well, it's going well, and I think people appreciate the non-grease, the health. Well, I mean, everybody's thinking a little bit about, I want to be around a while. I want to enjoy life, and I want to maybe knock down a few pounds and take care of myself, and Subway fits right into that.
Oh, yes, it does. It's a great way to eat healthy, getting your greens, or if you just want the protein. But, yeah, it's a good way to lose weight or stay at a weight.
Yeah.
Because I can't gain a drop eating Subway.
Except for some of the desserts. The cookies could put on a little bit of weight because they're so darn good. And you have changing that up every once in a while for a little something to have for dessert.
Yeah. We have the foot-long cookies, and then we have our standard cookies, the chocolate chip, macadamia and oatmeal raisin, double chocolate, and the raspberry cheesecake.
Yep.
Which is my favorite.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you take that raspberry and you take the double chocolate and you eat them together, and it's fabulous.
That's what I've noticed with you at Subway. You combine a lot of things.
You kind of have to as much. Well, I've been with Subway over 30 years, and so over that, I've I've learned to experiment quite a bit to try to twist the taste of stuff a little bit, just so I don't get burnt out.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable, and you're on the road a lot, so you want to keep rolling and don't want to get sleepy, as we talked about.
Right.
So you just mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Wildest experiment that you've done at Subway as far as a sandwich?
It actually would probably be the pizza. I did a tuna pizza one time.
A tuna pizza?
Yeah. Well, a customer kept coming in, and they were eating it all the time, and they're like, "Oh, it's really good." And I was like, "Oh." I gave it a try.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And?
It wasn't bad, but it's not on my top 10.
Yeah. Wow. A tuna pizza. Okay.
Yeah. And I haven't done... There's a guy here in Broken Bow that gets a steak with tuna.
Oh,
with tuna?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surf and turf.
Uh-huh.
Well,
there you go.
I mean, I've never thought of combining the two, but
you can at Subway.
But you can at Subway.
There you
You
go.
can do whatever you want, basically.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Well, it's great to see you again. I'm glad you're able to make it in person, and I know that you told us off the air last time, and we were talking about it a moment ago. You got a little time off here a while back. I think you were just getting ready to leave when we talked to you last time. Go to some concerts and get away and get a little change of pace. Did you enjoy yourself?
I enjoyed myself way too much. I love the freeway in Denver. Tried some new foods out. Got to listen to 5 different heavy metal bands over 2 days. And yeah, I was at the Denver Empower Field where Metallica set a record on the most people inside that stadium.
Wow.
Just shows you that nobody likes the Broncos.
Oh. Whoa. A zinger.
Well, it sounds like a good time. I could relate to almost all of that except for loving to drive on the freeway. I wouldn't.
It was
on my list.
It was an adrenaline rush, and I don't know. It was fun because you just get in that left lane and floor it. And that's just all you do. I mean, speed limit's 55, and that left lane's doing 85, and I'm like, wow, this is kind of fun. And you go by a cop, and they don't do anything.
Well, that's
that's because they can't pull everybody over.
Yeah, because everybody in that left lane's doing 85, but yeah, you got 5 lanes. One's 85, 75, 65, and then the first lane is checking in or out of the interstate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't want to get caught in that one because then you're stuck for hours.
Yeah, can't get off.
Yeah.
Well, you go ahead and have fun with that, and we'll just stay out of here. Hey, Matt, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming in, and also, of course, being our business partner, and thanks a lot. I hope you have a great rest of your summer.
Well, I should.
Or come back and see us again when you can.
Yeah.
musically. Anything on your mind before we close the show?
I don't think so. Join us Monday night on July 7th. We're going to be somewhere covering the Broken Bow American Legion seniors baseball team as they play for the Mid-Nebraska League Championship on Monday night, so we'll look forward to that. Once we know the particulars, we'll make sure you know. But we'll be somewhere on Monday night doing a baseball game, so we'll look forward to that. And been great covering our softball and baseball teams throughout the summer, and we wish them all the best as we go through the month of July.
All right, very good. Folks, have yourself a great holiday. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, so you've got a long weekend, so please travel very carefully and watch out for everybody with all those fireworks and enjoy yourselves. And we'll have a breakfast show for you on the same Monday, next Monday. And we appreciate you spending the morning with us. And Brent, I'll meet you on 12th Street.
Okay.
On G, you're on 12th.
Yes.
Now, is that up from, that's a block down from the old Elks, which is Fiesta Brava now. Well, that'd be a block, just a little over a block, about a block and a half to the west of Fiesta Brava.
Mm-hmm.
On that street that would run on down to Custer School if you stayed on it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know where we're going to meet.
Okay, cool. See you there.
All right.